Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's reading. Today, we're doing the next chapter in your love life. We have three pile options for everyone today. So, for pile number one, you got Sagittarius Sun. So, this is fire element. We have Gemini Moon. You can go with this if you feel like it. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so there's a little bit of Mercury here. Sorry, air element, but also water with Moon. Here we have Scorpio moon for pile number 3. Scorpio is ruled by Mars, which is fire. Moon is water. So fire, water here, air and water. Here we have both are connected to fire element Sagittarius as well as the planet Sun. So you can pick whichever one calls to you, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. You got Sagittarius Sun. This is the card that came out. Quickly, I'll just flip it over for those of you who want to read the card, what it says. There could be something here that Spirit wants you to know right now. Now, you could have Sagittarius placements, you could have planets in the ninth house, you could have a prominent sun in your chart, maybe you're named after the sun, or there is some solar connection to your name. Or you could have, let's say, sun sitting in the first house, seventh house, that is coming through strongly. Even if you don't, that's fine. You could have a fire ascendant as well. The point here is this indicates a change, and usually we connect fire element with transformation. Water we connect with flow, or sometimes emotion also, not always flow, but it can indicate change. But fire specifically, we see this half horse figure. So naturally, I just think of the night energy in tarot, movement, travel, change, forward momentum, kind of like chariot vibes also. So here, fire element itself is connected with masculine energy, which is connected with action, whereas feminine element is more about receptivity. So in a love context, it would mean there whenever fire shows up, it's almost as if a person will show up or spirit is asking you to take action. Whereas with water, spirit is asking you to look inwards, reflect, and be receptive. So allow a person to come to you. So pile number 1 here, there is this energy or almost like this intention you should have of being more proactive. So having more self-awareness, looking for, if you like someone, you should ask that person out or try to look for something new. I'm getting new energy, like fire is connected with beginning almost. So starting something new and fresh instead of looking to the past. Don't be melancholic. Change your energy if you're feeling down. In your next chapter, I feel like the next chapter will start when you put in the intention, when you make the move, you change your energy, is when the next chapter of your love life will start. Otherwise, you will stay stuck in your current energy. We have the walker. So there's just this energy of travel, movement, freedom. It says unknown, a journey. So spirit is asking you to accept the unknown. Instead of having everything figured out or being a control freak, spirit is asking you to have more faith and to just go kind of not by sight but by faith. Walk with faith. And walker here almost gives me the energy of walking away from something that's not serving you, giving yourself freedom. Some of you could be in a third party situationship. I see 3 birds here, and again we see the sun coming out, similar to this Sagittarius sun. So spirit is saying that if you're looking for something to happen, a past person or a toxic dynamic, spirit is asking you to move on from that. That's when your love new innings in love will start. Don't be a part of a 3-way. That's a major message. Don't be part of a situationship. Look for something real and tangible. We have intuition. This is obviously Pisces energy, as you can see. Intuition. What is your intuition telling you? What feels right? What feels natural to you? Does it feel natural to wait for something to happen or look towards the past, reminisce, or what's that word? Nostalgia. Getting caught up in nostalgia instead of building new memories. Nostalgia is connected to the past. You should be future oriented. Fire element is connected with transformation, change. It's time for things to change. Think about fire. When I think of fire, I think of Mars energy, first house. First is connected with birth, and in a way, death also with Scorpio. So the birth and death cycle is represented by fire. What does it mean? Birth, you're coming into existence. Death, you're going out of existence. So it's again transformation. So you need to transform. And the fish element, Pisces energy, is all about letting something go. Something you're holding on to that's creating issues in your life. This could be past connection, this could be nostalgia, this could be isolating yourself, because Pisces is 12th house of isolation. You should really look to be more out there, connect with people, go on dates, be more flirtatious, perhaps be more charismatic, look for opportunities, make those opportunities happen. Spirit is asking you to take action, initiative, and let something go here. Time to say goodbye to something, maybe a past connection. Speaking of which, world card again, number 21 could be significant. World is also about ending of cycles. Here we see they are swirling in a cycle, right? The fishes, the person you could be thinking about could have far set eyes, like fish eyes. That's one thing I'm getting. But the world card indicates two things. Firstly, success, but also endings. So when you kind of close this last chapter, the page you're stuck on, you move on from that page. That's when you have the successful story. And see, world is also endings, then you have the beginning. So same energy or message is repeating. We have confidence. You can read this. I love whenever flowers come out, especially this card is one of my favorites in this deck. So see you becoming more beautiful, more magnetic if you kind of pull yourself away from this current energy that you're struggling with. I see you having a glow up, or just maybe focusing a little bit more on your self care, or almost like, you know, the way you kind of get dressed up when you have to go out on a date. It's giving me that kind of a vibe where you look pretty, you put in effort in your looks and your appearance, and you try to just change your energy, shift your perspective. So grow your confidence, come out of the isolation. The Pisces energy can also be connected to low self-esteem, low confidence. So you need to snap out of that, become your confident self, and put yourself out there, make something happen. It's a strong message here which keeps coming out. We have heal number 17. I think it's the temperance card. I could be wrong, but breaking the shackles here. Something that was holding you back from the past. You need to let that go and allow yourself some healing. We have number 8 as well. 8 is again connected with transformation. We have control. So, a person who was controlling you or had a strong control over you, a strong hold over you. Is it the strength card? I'm not sure what card this is. But here, this speaks about a person who manipulated you, gaslit you, or somehow you kind of gave away your power to someone else or something else. Now it's time to take back your power. You have to be the one in charge. Distance yourself from a person who is controlling you or tries to control you. This is also about gaining control of your own senses, where you don't go into indulgences. Like, for example, a person who's following a diet, then you again get this feeling, oh, I want to eat ice cream or something. And you have to hold yourself back. You have to have control, self control. So, Spirit is here saying you have to have self control. Don't give in to your old patterns or these old negative influences. Make a shift and everything will happen for you. The cards, even though they indicate growth and self journey, self discovery, they are also positive cards. Here, this is the card of freedom. Un- and it says, and I don't know why I keep stuttering. It says the unknown and a journey, but it gives me the energy of like a unknown journey, or I should say an unknown. I don't know. But this is about going on a journey where you don't have all the answers, you don't know the destination, but focus on your journey more. This is also the card of success. Sagittarius is connected with ninth house of destiny. That is a positive sign, right? We have confidence, which is a positive card. We also have number 27, the sacred woman. So this is a person who says no. There's power in saying no as well. So here the message is, if someone does not meet your standards, someone resists your boundaries, doesn't treat you right, you say no. And this could also be saying no to the past. So a sacred woman, a woman who treats herself like a divine goddess, a sacred woman, is the one who finds a perfect partner. I remember reading the guidebook for this card a while back, and we also see the green heart, which is like the heart chakra getting activated. So once you kind of pour in that love and energy into yourself and you start seeing yourself as a sacred woman, you find your perfect partner who matches your energy. Here the two fishes can also represent the perfect companion for you. So see, all the cards are positive as well, but the message really here is for you to take command or charge of your life, make the change happen. So that's the reading for you guys. I hope this resonates. It's more spiritual message for you guys. I hope you don't mind. Please support the channel. You can do that by joining the membership. If you want me to keep posting videos, if anyone wants to book, everything will be listed. I will see you next time. Bye guys. Hello pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You got Gemini moon. Let me show you the back of the card. This is actually my moon placement. So it doesn't come out that often, but it's a really nice card. I love it. Maybe it's my pile. So we have Gemini moon. You also got the moon tarot card, which is quite interesting. The moon energy is strong here. This is number 18, could be significant. Tomorrow is going to be 18, if I'm not wrong. 17 today, right? Anyway, so what am I seeing here? I feel like you guys could have an amazing intuition also with all this moon energy coming out. 222 could also be a sign for you, since this is the second pile. And we have the twins here, we have moon. The numerology for moon is number 2. So 222 is a big sign, or 1111 could be a sign for you. I see you guys ending up with a person who's a friend or like very similar to you. You could look similar, you could talk similarly, or like similar sort of vocab, the way you speak, same sarcasm, same wit. There's some synergy I'm picking up for you guys. So, what's coming in the next chapter of your love life? I see change coming in. Those of you who've been single for a long time, with this moon, it's giving me very much this alone, lonely sort of energy. So, I see you being more single in your past. Some of you could have strong friendships also. Maybe you kind of place your friends over your love life, and they kind of fill a void for you. This could be a sign that maybe you should prioritize friendship in your relationships also. Instead of just turning to your friends all the time, maybe look for a person who can also be a good friend to you. So finding a friend and a lover both in one person. But I see change and movement. Gemini itself is a mutable sign. Moon itself is a planet that's connected with change and movement. And it's also connected with emotion. So possibly a person that you could connect with coming around very soon. Moon is also very quick energy, not like the slower moving planets. Moon is actually the fastest moving planet. So yeah, very soon someone could come into your life, and I see you connecting through communication and conversation, or perhaps meeting through a friend, a mutual friend or something like that, or when you're traveling you run into a person. So that's what I'm saying. We have 4C. Whenever I see clock, it's always to me indicates divine timing or timing in general. So maybe somewhere you've also been picking up signs. Usually, if, like I said, you're single, maybe you don't date much, and you're always the sort of person who would skip a love reading instead of the other readings you'd watch. But when it comes to love, who's coming in, next relationship, when you're getting married, those sort of readings, maybe you skip. But now, lately, you find yourself watching these types of readings, or you just foresee a person coming into your life. That's what I'm picking up. Some of you, a past person could be returning. I'm seeing stairs, and stairs are connected with the Ketu. Ketu is past. And also a little bit of Saturn energy. Saturn, because clock and timing is connected with Saturn. So you could have Saturn Ketu conjunction. Person could have Saturn Ketu. Some of you, maybe you're lawyers or some connection with law. Here, I feel out of breath. So maybe you guys will talk a lot. But yeah, coming back to the card, I was saying something about the Saturn. There could be maybe an age gap. You could meet each other through work. Or there was one more thing with Saturn, I'm forgetting, that came to me. Saturn could also, I guess, represent someone you've known for a while. I guess. Maybe, but the connection was not romantic or anything like that. But anyway, let's see what other cards are here. There's a lot of like predicting sort of a energy in this pile. We have moon, psychic abilities. We have foresee, like you can read future. Now we have the pilgrim, opportunities, growth. This is the hermit card, Virgo energy. Some of you could have these placements, but again, a lot of like light worker energy. Maybe you guys like to stay single, you like isolation, you like spending time by yourself, or you're very picky. See, you could be a very unique kind of a person. You have very maybe strange sort of interests. You could have an interesting career, offbeat lifestyle, offbeat career, offbeat personality. That's why you don't connect with a lot of people. And you're picky, and you want to find someone who would respect your work or who you are, and someone you can genuinely connect with on the basis of your interest or maybe your intelligence or something like that. So you look for those sort of qualities in a partner which are not usually met very easily. You're not easily impressed by people. So you're looking for a very particular person, and the hermit card also represents a person who takes a step back, more, isolated. It's not a person who's looking for a partner, actively dating. So with you guys, you could meet a person very similar to you, similar personality, similar traits, or that time is coming up now where you were single for a long time. Now someone's coming in, a major person that you genuinely connect with. We have truth. Read this card if you want to. This could be a person who's very truthful. They say the truth. Saturn Ketu energy is very similar also. And one more thing, you could be very truthful. You're someone who doesn't lie. I can resonate with this message a little bit, where I'm a light worker, so you're meant to kind of have certain spiritual hygiene. And I've just heard a bunch of astrologers say again and again, you should not lie. The less you lie, the stronger your spiritual powers will be. And it's true. So I like to abide by that rule, and I'm quite truthful that way. I'm a little diplomatic, like I wouldn't say rude or mean things to people. I might, play it off safe, but usually I like to tell the truth. So it's something I notice, like most people lie a lot. So definitely I'll lie less than the average person. So you could be like that, who's very, very honest, and you're looking for an honest person. And to me also, see, I don't judge other people, but I notice when people lie, I'm very good at just telling someone's lying, but I don't even call them out on it. I'm just like, okay, I give them grace. Okay, this is the person's truth, so to speak. So yeah, anyway, random tidbit. Again, we see birds on the card, sparrows and all. What is this yellow bird? I'm not sure. But again, birds, communication, talking, conversation, Gemini energy. We have soulmates, number 33. So 333 could also be a sign for you. We see butterflies, Scorpio energy a little bit. And see again that twins energy is repeating. I told you earlier only Gemini and see Virgo both are ruled by Mercury. There could be a Mercury, what do you call it? Synastry in the charts. Moon and the Mercury could be aligned with you and this person, and you would feel like you've known them for a long time. You've known them before. There's a immediate and strong connection with this person. Soulmate energy. You've known this person in a different lifetime. And this is a perfect person for you. That's why you've been so picky, because you were waiting for this person and also the person who's waiting for you. You're both very similar and you will definitely hit it off, connect really well. One final card, we have the Three of Wands energy, take the lead. So maybe you could be the one, since you're the intuitive type, you'll notice the person first, or you could be the more dominating out of the two, because we all have different personalities, right? So you could be the more dominating, more masculine slightly in your approach, or spirit is just saying that you can take the lead with this. If you feel that connection with someone, someone's perfect for you, take the lead, go for it. And this is a soulmate connection. Use your intuition though, since you do have it strong. Make sure you're picking the right person. So this is the reading. I hope it resonates. If you want me to keep posting videos, please support the channel. You can do that by joining the membership. You can also book with me. I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, pile number 3. This is the card that came out for you. We have Scorpio Moon. It's a very, very popular placement for most people who watch me. So I was saying, with Scorpio Moon coming out, this is for pile number 3. Next chapter in your love life. You could have this placement. It's very popular with my clients. Usually I see Venus in Virgo, Mars in Cancer, and Moon in Scorpio. These 3 are the most prominent placements that come up. I wonder if anyone's watching who has all 3. Let me know. And you should definitely get a reading with me if that's the case. But the most popular placements I always get. Now, did I show you the back of the card? You should read this if you have this placement. So the person you're attracting could have this energy, or you could have this energy. I do associate it with a little bit of overthinking. A person who thinks a lot, lives in their head, and can be quite emotional and sensitive, can get hurt very easily. So what am I picking up for you guys? This is also the connection of the position or the placement for longing, where a person really longs to be loved intensely. Person who's looking for emotional fulfillment through love. Very strong. Person who loves with a lot of intensity, passion. And you want someone who's intense. Either this sort of person is coming into your life, or this is the kind of person you're looking for in general. Let's see. Here we have the Archer, Sagittarius energy, biding your time, planning ahead. So I feel like you need to be a little patient. Your person will show up. Here it says biding your time. Now this also specifically, the symbol kind of reminds me of Punarvasu Nakshatra. Just keep that in mind. So a person will show up. It's just gonna take a little longer than you expect. It's not like right in the near future, like this next month. It might be a couple of months or perhaps longer than that, but here it does show that a person will come in with this bow and arrow symbology. I see a person coming in naturally with the Sagittarius symbology coming out. It is connected with the knight energy in tarot. I always connected with knights. Knights are connected with travel and movement. So a person showing up, and a figure also. The court cards represent a person. So a person will come in. I see movement, but a little far in future. So don't be upset. Planning ahead. This tells me you could be someone who is looking for love, but you're not exactly clear on what sort of person are you looking for, what sort of relationship you want to cultivate with the person. So spirit is saying you need to get more clear. You need to get more decisive about what you're looking for. Planning ahead. It reminds me of, like, not a remedy, but people usually say for men, like a manifestation technique that you can try is you can write down all the traits you're looking for in your future partner, so that the person can come to you now and you're very clear about what you're looking for. Sometimes manifestations take a long time. Why? Because we're not clear on what we want. So there's just this hesitation there, and delays happen because of that. So spirit is saying plan ahead, get sure, find your clarity, what you're looking for, instead of overthinking. And it's like waiting for the pot to boil, right? They say some sort of a phrase like that, where you're looking for something to happen. You're just looking, for example, a person is about to show up at your door, you're just constantly looking at the door, person doesn't show up, you look away for a second, the person's there, person arrives. So it's that exact energy. You're waiting too intensely, too attentively, you need to distract yourself, but do plan ahead. And Sagittarius Scorpio energy is very strong. We have here nourish. We see this apple. Spirit is saying you need to eat better for sure. Take better care of your health, especially your diet. Maybe your digestion, your sixth house could have problems. Your Mars, maybe. And we see here the dining table again. It gives me a little bit of a vibe of a date also. So, person will show up 100%. The apple also kind of reminds me of Adam and Eve. So, a couple. We also have emotional freedom, number 13. So, this could talk about perhaps a past connection you need to free yourself from. You need a little bit of emotional freedom. And it kind of goes back to the message I was giving earlier, where you are overthinking, you're too intense, you're too occupied with this, too worried about your love life. You need to take it easy. You need to calm your senses down. And I also get the sense that maybe you need to focus a little bit more on your health, your food and diet, of course, your sleep, and your mental health. Emotional freedom tells me you need to again reconnect with the energy of light, being more light-hearted, feeling happy. I feel a little bit of heavy energy that you guys are struggling with right now. And earlier, also, I was saying Sagittarius is connected with destiny, also. So, the perfect person for you, something that's connected with destiny. Now, speaking of health, you did get the health card as well. Read this if you want to, but I did remember this card came out. We also have self love. So, here, two cards that is like right on the nose, health and the food. Here it says nourish. So, health, diet, this is very important. Self love is more about taking better care of your looks, your outer appearance. Perhaps this can be also, putting on a little bit more lotion and taking some time out every day for like a almost like a ritual that you do for yourself, which calms you down, calms your nerves down. So, health, that's holistic. Mental health also. Self love here is connected with your emotional and mental health. And also, maybe if you're not looking your best, you're not feeling your best, maybe some of you could be dealing with heavy energy, maybe a little depression or something like that. So, usually, when that happens, person doesn't take care of themselves. They don't, maintain good hygiene, they don't get enough sleep, they start to look bad because they're not eating right. Usually when you eat right, you eat really good food, you have good digestion, naturally you look your best, because good looks are actually correlated with good health. So spirit is saying become your best version. Stop living in your head, live in the present moment outside of your body as well. So take care of your health and have certain practices of self love, have some rituals, put on your skincare, maintain better hygiene, even mental hygiene. Okay, we have Page of Swords. So, a younger person could come in. This could also talk about maybe something to do with study, education. Some of you could be younger people also picking this pile. So, you are a little green still, you're experiencing these heavy emotions. There's no need for it because you have a lot to explore right now. Why are you so devastated over something? I don't want to discount your feelings, but it's almost as if there's a lot for you to explore. Why are you caught up in the past? Let's look towards the future. And also, if you're thinking about studying, join that club, book club, or like going back to college, or some education, some hobby, some course you want to do. Engage in that. Come up with activities to do. Have hobbies, meet new people. socialize a little bit more, and learn. Really grow your mind. Focus on your mind. Occupy yourself. It's usually said like if a person is sitting idle, they idle minds are the devil's work, or some quote. I'm very bad with remembering these quotes and phrases, but don't sit idle. Occupy yourself. Be busy. That's what I'm picking up. And a younger person could be coming into your life. There could be an age gap. We also have manifest number one. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier, where you need to plan ahead. Manifest. Think positive things and start imagining a wonderful future. Connect with the energy of happiness that allows you to manifest faster and quicker. And also, this is the magician card, number one. Number one also talks about new beginnings. Yes. And also, manifestations coming through with this magician energy. So, everything will happen for you. You need to pick yourself up, get into alignment, be happy, connect with the curious young energy of the page, and be busy. Practice self love, take better care of your health. The person will show up. As soon as you make yourself a priority, someone else will show up in your life to treat you as their priority as well. But you need to first pick yourself up. You're focused on the other person, you're not focused on yourself. So you need to turn the focus around and nourish yourself from inside out. That's a very strong message I'm picking up. And manifestation coming out, magician coming out to manifest, it's a very positive sign that a person will show up, the right person for you, and in the right way. One final card, number 3. So 13 is repeating 1 3 and 1 here and 3 here. Chivalry. This is also like going on a date, a person asking you out properly with the roses and everything. We see the roses here also. It's not exactly rose, but very similar looking flower, right? So this is again talking about once you start practicing self love, is when the person will show up. So you need to give yourself the flowers and the roses yourself first, then the person will do it. Second thing, we see the horse coming out. And here we had the horse, almost like a unicorn here, angel like. And Sagittarius is also connected with like half horse figure. Here also we see half horse and we see a man. So person will come in, the knight of your dreams will come in. Your destiny will change. Sagittarius is connected with destiny, change, movement. The perfect person, and also very traditional energy person could definitely be Sagittarius, because Sagittarius people are very old fashioned, commitment oriented, and orthodox, more conservative, very chivalrous here, high minded, philosophical, highly educated. So a person like that could show up, and person will be very chivalrous towards you. First you need to show yourself the chivalry, the love, the self love. All right, so make certain changes, then the person will enter your life. Be patient. It's giving me Knight of Pentacles energy, which is slightly slower moving. So a significant person will come in. You just need to give yourself a little bit of time. All right. And the number 3 is connected with Jupiter, which is slightly slower moving planet also. So Jupiter also rules Sagittarius. So everything is kind of connecting over here. All right. And one more interesting thing is we see the page, and here we see kind of like the knight or the king energy. So maybe you need to, again, this talks about being patient, allowing the person to go through their journey also and grow up a little bit. I'm not saying your partner is 18 years old and you will have to wait 10 years. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there could be an age gap, A. B, you need to give yourself a little bit of time to enter into the right energy, and that goes for your partner also. Then the person will show up. Just be patient. But there's a lot here for you to think about and to do first. I hope this reading resonates. If you want me to keep posting videos, please support the channel. You can do that by joining the membership. You can also book with me. Everything will be listed. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.